In an interview with The Star, retired top brass General Tan Sri Muhammad Hashim Muhammad Ali says there is a need to clamp down on fake news to ensure Malaysia remains progressive.
The penalty for that we all face today in a developing nation is the advance in technology. I use the word penalty in the sense that you have to face certain facts, that this thing can happen. Fake news will happen. But one thing we've got to be extremely careful though. This business of pointing fingers at people, fake news and blame here, blame that, I think it doesn't help, I think there are many letter reports in the newspapers about, let's put a stop to this. Let's look in a bit of bigger picture, how we go about things. And I think there are certain realities that you have to face. You have to face it then. The reality is that you keep on pushing down people's throat about this hatred and things like that. I think we will not maju in this area. We will not progress maju.
As former chief of the Defence Forces, he admits he personally feels hurt when people belittle the troops' contribution to the country.
We, as a chief, we got terribly upset, we to some extent hurt. When somebody say, no, the armed forces tidur je lah, makan tidur je lah. Why? And of course the individual also apologized, I didn't mean it. Well, you already said it, I don't know why he said it, but people like me felt hurt. We know what these people do. The armed forces are trained for war. Does it mean that because there is no war, it's a waste of money? This freedom of speech and freedom of expression and things like that, I'm all for it. But I think we have to be rather careful how we go about that. More in interest of the nation.
He also gets hurt when netizens question the credibility of his late friend and historian Tan Sri Dr. Khoo Kay Kim.
Sad me to see, some negative comments about history. History, and there are facts. A good friend of mine, the late Khoo Kay Kim, some people wrote about, some of the facts that Khoo Kay Kim. He's a historian, he put it with facts. What are you doing? Are we going to change those facts? No lah.
Mohamed Hashim also warns that the movement to boycott products produced by non-Muslim will have a negative impact.
Some people are politicizing this. If you really want to grow, the nation wants to move forward, would that be the answer? Personally, I think this is not the answer. To boycott this, boycott that. When you decide based on emotions, one got to be very, very careful. We got to look at practical, certain things on the practical side. The reality is this, that no one is an island. You can't depend on yourself. You've got to depend on people. You've got to depend on your friends. You've got to depend on this, you've got to depend on that. It's a double-edged thing, this boycott thing. Then you start pointing fingers at one, we don't find fingers, don't worry. Don't forget, there are three fingers pointing back at you. There's a Malay saying, don't think, in that lake, in the big lake like that, very calm. Hey, please don't think there's no shark or crocodile in there, Be careful. Be careful when you want to say something like that. You hurt people's feelings.
Mohamed Hashim founded the Chiefs Circle, or The Circle, in 2007, which serves as an informal second arm of the Foreign Ministry in helping strengthen ties between Malaysia and other nations. The group currently comprises 34 retired tri-services and armed forces chiefs who continue to keep in close contact with their retired counterparts, particularly from ASEAN.